And one night, a couple nights before it was time to go, she decided that she was gonna go live in the woods instead of going home. Now she didn't tell me none of this at the time because I don't condone none of that. I certainly would never condone such things as that.
McGizzard, could you cover your cough? Appreciate it.
Sorry, Caitlin. You know I like to follow the rules.
I do.
I appreciate it. It's a hard adjustment sometimes because usually I only have baggers to cough on.
It's very different. It's unusual.
Yeah, I've been social distancing for about 55 years by now. And most people usually stay about 6 feet away from me, generally on account of the smell. Thank you for your patience and for reminding me. And, so Sally didn't tell me. She didn't, but I had a feeling that she had some kind of adventurous something in mind. And so on that, but she told me about it later. We're good friends. Been good friends for a long time. Probably about somewhere between 20 and 300 years, I'd say. No. And so, Sally was getting ready to enact her plan. Her plan to live at Coney forever. And on the last night of summer camp, they have a real special Thanksgiving dinner and circle up and say what they're grateful for and have a real nice meal. And then in the evening, I think they had like a creativity night, or maybe they had one of them foo-for-ah shows with dressing up and the fanciness and such like. And so at the end of that, all the kids are heading off to bed. They're running, hooting and hollering like a bunch of jackrabbits that got into the choke cherry wine. And they're just carrying on. And Sally was real quiet, just kind of watching the other kids. And I walked up to her and I gave her my 2 favorite special tokens that I found on the land. And one of them is a hawk feather that was there that we found one time out on a hike. And then the other one is real pretty, real little, one of them red rocks you see around them. Them real smooth, real red rocks. And this one was shaped kind of like a raindrop. And I told her, I said, Sally, I said, if you ever need somebody to talk to, I said, you just tell this hawk feather here, and it's going to carry your thoughts on the wind all the way to me, right? Just like a hawk does. And I told her, I said, if you ever need anything, I said, you take this little red rock and you make sure you get it to me, and I'll come help you, because this here's a traveling rock, and it come all the way from the Seven Devils Mountains over there in Idaho. It came all the way with the Missoula flood. Long back time, long ago. I don't even think I was alive then. Don't really remember, but feel like I remember that. And Sally was real solemn. She said, thank you. Went on up to bed. Now, I went to my bed and fell fast asleep, and I just put fresh pine boughs down, shaking all the ticks out of the old ones, and it was just real cozy. I fell right asleep. But not young Sally. Sally did not fall asleep. She waited until all the other campers were asleep, and she waited until all the other staff were asleep. And then she waited a little longer because she learned that patience was real important. And then Sally went and she got her sleeping bag packed up, and she got her water bottle, and she got her lightweight long sleeve button down cotton shirt, and her hat, and her sunscreen, and her chapstick, And what else do you think she got? And her bandana. She was gonna need that for sure, especially for them critters. And she got a pocket knife. She learned how to use it. She packed up all her things in her little backpack. And she snuck she got her walking stick. She got her walking stick. Very important. And she got all her things together, and she went on out just so quiet. She was fox walking so quiet. Even the foxes couldn't hear her. She was fox walking so quiet. She had her owl eyes on, you know. She let her eyes adjust to the dark. Oh, she did bring her flashlight. And she also brought one of them, I don't know, I don't have one, but it's like there's a stick, and then there's sort of some bristly things on it, and you stick it in your mouth. What's one of them called?
A toothbrush.
Oh, yeah, one of them. Yeah, one of them. She brought her toothbrush. Very important. And I think she might have brought her stuffed animal. It was a real good one.
Did she bring any snacks?
Well, so she snuck out real quiet with all those things, and she tiptoed ever so quietly out, and she kept fox walking all the way on down to the root cellar. And she went down into the root cellar and opened the door very quietly, because it kind of clangs and makes noise if you're too loud, and it did kind of make a little bit of a clangy sound. And she stopped, looked all around. Nobody was awake. Even the horses were asleep, I think. And she went into the root cellar, and she got herself a jar of peanut butter and a loaf of bread and a couple apples, one of which turned out to be an Asian pear, which she was not too excited about. And she got herself a box of salt. She learned that salt was important for curing things and such like. Squirrels, making squirrel jerky, real important. And she got herself a bottle of what she thought was apple cider vinegar, because she learned that was also really important for like disinfecting things and stuff like that. So she packed up all her goodies in her pack, and she snuck on out. She walked all the way up the canyon road, all the way out to the Eagle Wing. And then she hung a left at the Eagle Wing, and she walked. It's the middle of the night now, and I tell you what, there's probably about 13,576 stars in the sky right about then. A big old moon, she could see clear as day. Lordy Lula, a lot of stars. And Sally walked along the edge of the canyon in the moonlight, and she kept walking. She walked past the cemetery pond, and she walked kind of over out towards the Mermaid Bluff. She decided that was far enough for one night. She was gonna make her camp there. And so she remembered from learning at camp, she set herself up a little shelter. So she got some branches and made sort of a little triangle A-frame and put some pine needles on the top. And I forgot one thing that she grabbed on her way out of town. When she was leaving, she was walking past the goat pen, and she remembered that I had told her that one of my favorite, onlyest things I like much about them civilization things is a tarp. Turns out tarps are real handy for keeping, in the morning you got the dew on you, keeping the dew off, very handy for that, all that surviving in the woods business. So as she was walking past the goat trailer, she saw that there was a tarp attached to the goat trailer, and she said, this is kind of a raggedy tarp. I don't think they probably need it. So she rolled it up and put it on her pack. So she's setting up her little campsite the first night there, and she got it all set up, and then she spread her little tarp down on the ground, crawled inside in her sleeping bag, and rolled the tarp over her, and then she just fell right asleep. She was so tired. It was real past her bedtime. And then in the morning, well, it wasn't even morning quite. The sky was just starting to get lighter, and Sally got woken up by something knocking her in the shoulder. and she was not expecting anything else to be out there, anybody else, and her first thought was like, oh my gosh, somebody's found me, they're gonna take me back, I have to go back to the city with my mean auntie. She opened her eyes and she looked up, and there was a cougar staring right at her.